worry, these days I'm gonna take a few moments to focus on technology. But to be more specific, artificial intelligence, AI. So let me write artificial intelligence. Well, this sounds very interesting, right? Well, this is a very hard but also interesting topic. So, artificial intelligence. Today I'm going to explain the 4 types of artificial intelligence, what is artificial intelligence, and the 3 categories of artificial intelligence and the development of it. So to just kind of summarize it, I'm just kind of talk about the expansion of AI. Expansion, of AI. So expansion, you might not know this word. Expansion means like the development or how it grows. So in order to know what expansion of AI is, you gotta know what AI is, right? So what is AI? Very interesting topic. What is AI? Well, AI is an ability. It's an ability of a robot or a computer, or a robot. You know, robots, but artificial intelligence is something different. You know, computer or robot that does tasks that requires human intelligence. So this means the robots are doing the things that humans do. But this is more important because it says it requires human intelligence. Intelligence is something that robots do not have. They cannot actually think, but that they do what they are programmed to. But artificial intelligence, AI, is different. They can think and they can mimic human intelligence. They can use algorithms to follow or copy human intelligence. Now I'm going to focus on the 4 types of AI. There's 4 types. It's a lot and it's very complicated. Alright, so there are reactive machine. Alright, reactive machine. Well, there's a reactive machine, limited memory, theory of mind, and self-awareness. Now I'm going to focus on reactive machine, yeah? So reactive machine can't rely on past memories. Can't rely on past memories. So this means that, okay, I'm going to put you into example. You. So you are working on a street, and that street, the dog is always there without the home. So homeless dog is always there, and he always bit your leg. So last time you got bitten by a log, and that's bitten by a dog, not a log, dog in that street. But because you cannot use past memories and you cannot memorize it, you just go to that place again without knowing what will happen. So it's just like the first stage of AI. Like I said, AI is developing. So limited memory is something better. Limited memory. Finally, this can rely on past memories. So this means that it's not the opposite, opposite of reactive machine. It's like the opposite because it says it can't rely and it says it can rely. But our limited memory is really complicated. There are 3 types in that limited memory. There's reinforcement learning. There's long short-term memory. And evolutionary generative adversarial networks. It's hard to memorize. So there's these 3. Reinforcement learning, I'm going to explain that. Reinforcement learning means that you learn by mistakes. So as we say, you learn by your errors. Long short-term memory means that they predict the future. They're like future predictors, not that. They look at the pattern in the sequence and predict the next item in that pattern. So it's like predicting, but it's more mathematical. They're looking at the pattern. Evolutionary generative adversarial networks. This means that they evolve and adapt over time. As you see here, evolutionary. This means that they evolve over time. So this is what it is. Now the second two that I'm gonna the two things that I'm gonna tell you right now is not invented yet. Yeah. So these are invented, but these are not invented. So from this line, I'm just gonna put a line across here. Not invented. Okay. There's theory of mind. As I told you in the beginning, theory of mind. Well, this is something like it's a level of a human being. This means that they can understand feelings of living beings. So, understand feelings of human beings. Do you know what that means? This means that they have empathy. Those are the things that makes humans humans. See, I came across this huge question when before I took this video. What makes humans humans? Well, I discussed it with my exhibition partner, Marek, and I got this answer. Well, not exactly an answer, but our answer, our perspective. I got it because what makes us humans are because we interact with each other and other humans, and also because we have empathy. But they have empathy. So they're getting closer to humans. So that's why it's not invented yet, as I said. Now the last one, self-awareness. This is scary. Self-awareness means that they surpass human beings. Surpass means that they take over or win humans. So this means that they can be same as human or even be better than them. So it means that they have consciousness. If you know what consciousness means, it means that they're aware of something and they're aware of their existence in the world. So they surpass human beings, which is very scary. And scientists expect this to be made about 2040 to 2050, which is only 20 to 30 years from now. It's scary, right? Alright, I'm gonna now do about the 3 categories of AI. Yeah, 3 categories of AI. So I'm gonna go a little faster now. Yeah. There's something first. It's narrow AI, narrow artificial intelligence. So narrow AI is often known as weak AI. You probably heard of this more. It's the weak AI, and it uses machine learning and deep learning. Let me explain them. So machine learning means that machine learning feeds the computer. Machine learning feeds the computer data, but they have it in 2 ways. One is supervised, another is unsupervised. So that means supervised means that they use pre-programmed data. So they use the data that has been researched before. But unsupervised, as you know, this means unprogrammed data. It's pretty obvious. Now, deep learning is a type of machine learning that goes deeper. Alright, this was pretty obvious too. Deep learning goes deeper. Oh, pretty obvious, right? They go deeper and make connections. Now we're going to the next stage, general AI. Ooh. I'm going to explain super artificial intelligence together. So these are probably the same meaning. They both mean that they are better than humans. Better than humans, which is impossible to think now, but is possible in sci-fi movies. But as I said, here standards expected to make in 2040 to 2050. So these are the same, these connect. It's like this, yeah? There's too much long arrow, right? I'm just erase it. I'm gonna have this star sign and star sign to know that these connect to each other, yeah? Now I'm gonna get into our kind of real thing, expansion of AI. Come on, we gotta look at the expansion, not only that, right? I'm just gonna explain a little bit here. I'm just gonna explain the light history. So AI first developed like at about, well, I'm gonna write history. It was made in about like from 2040 to 2022 until now, like this, right? All right. You've known this from math, right? Calculate it. What is it? 82, right? This is 82 years. And now, what can you think of? What AI did they make? They only made narrow AI. So, for example, let me write Siri. You know Siri from the iPhone? It's a part of AI. So, they made Siri in only 82 years. And that's a long time, right? But they only made like Siri. But it says in 2042, 2050. That means 20 to 30 years. So let me just write 20 years. 20 years, and they'll make super AI. Which is scary, right? Look at this rapid growth. They're like 4 times faster. Can you see this? Can you see this? Like how fast and how rapidly the technology is growing among humans? This means that humans are so smart. So people are developing all the time, and humans are like gaining information. They're gaining data in their head, so now they can use or apply the data to make AI. Now they're gonna make super AI. Well, we talked about the history. I'm gonna talk about now, because we should be worried about now. So this is the history, but we should be more worried about now, right? Present. For the present, I want to tell this. There are 5 ways that, or maybe 4 ways that they affect our world, or just now, us. Factory, delivery service, future privacy, and what was the other one? Let me check my notes. Alright, digital assistants, disconnect, and takes risks. So these are the things that they can affect humanity now. So like what they are doing. So factories. Well, as you know, automations are machines. They're a type of machines that do repetitive jobs. So, but it means like it's only the before. You know, automations used to mean big stupid machines working in a factory doing repetitive jobs. But now they can land aircrafts, diagnose cancer, and they can even trade stocks. So they're pretty smart, but they're still working on factories mostly. Delivery services. Before, people used to drive trucks, they used to go up the stairs if the elevator is not working, which used lots of energy and lots of fuel, you know, by the car. But now they can use AI drone. So they analyze this and they use the algorithm to find out where that house is and deliver it to their house, which is more efficient for everybody. Future privacy. Future privacy and digital assistants are connected. I'm going to explain about digital assistants kind of first. As I said, Siri, it's kind of dangerous. Siri and Alexa, you probably heard of these. Alexa is from Amazon and Siri is from iPhone. And they both said that they're recording what you're saying. They're recording your voice and your privacy, like private setting, which is kind of dangerous, right? They could use that data to something else, which is very, it's bad. Takes risks. Robots like PackBot or Big Dog, they are used in military or also go to radioactive places. So this is good for humans, and these are the things that helps humanity or even makes humanity bad. But with this, about how it affects humanity, I'm gonna talk to you about this in the next video. Thank you for listening, and bye.